Hello traders, welcome to your quick Forex fundamental market update for Tuesday the 24th of February. And following yesterday's relatively quiet trading session, I think today we could start to see some price action as we have some data that the market is heavily focused on for this week. We have coming up in a short period of time the GDP for Germany, which the market expects to improve. However, that's not the key piece of data we're looking for, and the market may shrug that off and wait for a few hours after when we start to see some CPI data, but more importantly, the Eurogroup meeting. We're also expecting Greece to submit its reform list this morning in the European session, and this reform list is going to be reviewed by the Eurogroup during the call, and if they are deemed their reform list to be satisfactory, we could see some support in the euro currency pair. However, if they deem that the reform list isn't good enough and reject it, we could see the euro come under some heavy selling pressure. So that's quite an important piece to come out. We also have Draghi coming out and following up a speech some hours after, and this is where the thoughts on the current state of the nation with Greece and Europe will possibly be expanded on a little bit further. So the euro markets could see some activity tonight, and it's going to be all headline driven and follow those news stories to work out if we are going to get some price action breaking outside the range bound conditions that we've seen over the last few weeks. We also have the market heavily anticipating Janet Yellen's testifying in 8 hours' time, and this could also have an impact on the US dollar. Consumer confidence is also being monitored, along with PMI composite and market services as well. So we have some data coming out in the US session here, which the market is heavily looking on for some indication of what the next direction is for the US dollar. We have seen the US dollar strength being quite firm, and if we are to see the Yellen speech to confirm the recent releases of the FOMC minutes, where many members were happy to leave rates on hold for longer and maintain a more neutral stance for a little bit longer, patient for longer was the words that they used, well then US dollar could actually look for a recent high and come off somewhat. However, the labour market, the earnings and consumption could also handle a rate rise. So we are looking for some indication of what the Fed is looking to do in terms of its interest rate policy, and they need to be very consistent in delivering their plans. So if they are looking to roll out an interest rate rise this year, we need to start seeing some indication of that from the Fed for the US dollar rally to continue to receive some support. We also have, due to the oil's major moves in recent months, we still have the governor of the Bank of Canada is coming out, and we are being quite cautious in case he delivers some dovish comments. And this is primarily due to the oil price. The oil price has been heavily documented and is being focused on, and should he primarily express some concern with the Canadian economy due to the low oil prices, then this could flag a breakout of the recent consolidation we've seen in the US dollar versus the CAD, and the US and the CAD could actually come under pressure. So I am monitoring the flag breakout pattern, and I'll talk more about that in the technical video. So we have a fair bit coming up with the Eurozone and the US dollar as well as the Canadian dollar. Keep an eye on this data. I will be tweeting all the comments as the night rolls out, and make sure that you do tune in to the technical video, as we will potentially have some trading opportunities tonight. So until tomorrow, trade well.